If you have been following along, then you know that I bought the cheapest S2K that I can find on Marketplace. Even though she runs, that price means that it's going to need a lot of TLC and cleaning and love to get her where I want her to be. This car has been sitting up for a few months now, so it's going to take a little bit of elbow grease to clean her up, get her shiny and new again. In the process of cleaning her, it should reveal some other issues that the car could potentially have, so I can go ahead and get some of these parts on order. Luckily, the previous owner did take care of the interior and didn't just 100% neglect the car. But mechanically, I think it's going to need some attention. I gotta figure out where some of these oil leaks are coming from. So I started off by lifting the S2K up on some jack stands, so I can kind of get it off the ground where I can get to inside the wheel wells and also underneath the car with the pressure washer, so I can loosen up some of that dirt and grime that's been caked on over for years. It also gave me the opportunity to kind of inspect some things. I haven't really been underneath this car yet and looked at suspension components and the undercarriage, exhaust, and etc, etc. That gave me a good idea of what things I should order now or think about buying. Got her all soaked up with the foam canning. Gonna let that soap soak in to all the cracks and crevices before I get to scrubbing her down. Even soaked up the engine compartment, making sure to cover up the intake. Don't want water in that. You know, I would put on my bikini for this next step, for the views, you know. But it was kind of chilly outside, so maybe next time. Went ahead and sprayed some gunk engine degreaser to help penetrate all that buildup that's on the motor. Hope this helps. So while I had the car lifted, I noticed this random wire just kind of hanging out. It ended up being wired to the wheel O2 central. Not really sure what it was meant for. Got the old trusted shop vac out to start cleaning all the dirt and leaves that's in the interior. No matter how much I suck, I don't think I'm cleaning this carpet. Might as well hit the trunk while I'm here. Spray down all the inside bits with some interior cleaner and give it a good scrubbing. And while I'm here, let's get rid of these stickers. And all the other stickers that's on the body panels. Who does that? Be sure to stick around to the end of the video to see its transformation. See what you can do with just a little bit of patience. Since the inside was a little stank, I sprayed everything down with this Agent 420 and threw in some of these charcoal bags to help absorb some of the odor. Next on the to-do list is remove these dumb security lug nuts that I don't have the key for. So let's try hammering on these bolt extractors. Hey, that worked. Just a few more to go. If I can get the old one out, of course. Off to the bin with you guys. So my first mod is going to be these boutique lug nuts. So I attempted to fit these old wheels I had laying around from my old Subaru Ute. The speed holes did line up, but they weren't big enough to fit my lug nut, so it didn't have the bevel. What a tease. And also I might need some new tie rod ends. Might as well install all the lug nuts so they all match now. And always make sure your lug nuts are torque to spec. First mod achieved. So I did go on a little field trip to pick up some mint doors. Okay, I got the car decently clean. Of course I didn't like polish it and buff it and all that stuff, because paint's still crappy. I still have to replace a few body panels, which leads me to the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start messing with this door. Obviously this door is not salvageable. It's pretty wrinkly. So I did source another door. I actually found 2 doors. You only need 1. So I got this yellow door. So I'm going to put this guy on there. So it's probably going to look weird for a while. I'll probably rock the yellow door until I'm ready for the rest of the bodywork. Once I figure out what I'm going to do with this quarter panel, if I'm going to replace the whole panel, then I'll paint it all then. But for now, I just rock a yellow door. As you see, this door is in pretty good condition. There's some chips on the corners here of the paint, which this thing has to be painted anyway, so it's not really a big deal. Other than that, see, it looks pretty good. If I had to choose a color for my car, I wish I had the yellow S2000. I always loved the way these looked. But now we gotta figure out how to get this guy off. Okay, looks like I have a few options. I can either unbolt it from the door itself or from the body underneath the fender, but I would have to take the fender off for that, or try to take that pin out. And also do the door hinge and the wiring, which looks like on that one doesn't have the wiring in it, so I'm gonna have to gut this one, take the wiring out of it, so that's lame. Okay, I got the fender off. I figured that'd be easier, more convenient to swap the doors out, so I can it's just easier to hang it by these hardware, because the other 2 on the door itself are kind of hard to get to. It's also easier to get to the wiring. So yeah, there's a lot of 10 mils in that fender. So if you're taking a fender off, I'll give you a super quick little rundown. There's 3 down here. There's 1 here. There's 1 here somewhere. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 something up here. Those are all pretty easy to see. There's 1 here, it's hard to see, but you gotta take this little black cover off, the bumper. So you're gonna half-ass take the bumper off. You gotta take most of the fender lining in. You can get away with leaving the back half in as long as all this is out. And also 3 on the bottom of the bumper holding the fender liner. And there's like 3 10 mils in here between the bumper and the headlight housing. So yeah, just start taking 10 mils apart. And also this little connector for the blinker or side marker. Okay, for the plug, it's kind of close to the hood latch underneath the ECU against the wall. This guy right here plugs in this guy. Kind of a pain in the ass. But once that guy's unplugged, you can pull it through. Okay, I got everything disconnected. All I gotta do are these 4 12 mils. You probably want a hand for this. Right now I have the door closed, so the door latch is holding it in. Hopefully that's good enough. Guess I'll find out. Worst case, door falls out and I mess up the already messed up door. Okay, door is off. That thing is very heavy. It's surprising how light that car is, why this door is so damn heavy. So next, I need to strip it down, take door panels out. Might have to fish all the wiring out of it. I might swap the window as well. Even though the tint looks similar, like grade wise. I'm not 100% positive if it's the same shade of tint. but I think this one's slightly damaged. Also has a sticker on it. Also might try to swap the mirror out, the door handle. So yeah.
One eternity later.
So the past few hours I've been working on this door, trying to get the damn door handle out. Whoever engineered this thing was like, nobody is ever going to replace this thing, so making it impossible. So I got it to get as much stuff out of the way. Even took the saw to it to give me more access. Don't worry, this door's going in the bin, that's why I cut it up. I didn't kill. I wanted to cut it up to see what the hell I was doing. Essentially, just trying to get this damn clip out of the back of the sonar, the locking sonar. And yeah, you can't really see it. Okay, I got this door completely stripped in case I need extra parts or want to sell parts. I have them. The rest of that can go to the scrap bin. Now I gotta work on the yellow door. I gotta be extra careful with this one. No cutting into this one. And hopefully I take what I've learned from that door, put on this door. I still have to get the door handle off on this one now. Wish me luck. So it took me like 5 to 10 minutes to get the door handle and the lock mechanism out of this door. It took me a few hours to get it out of that door. So yeah, cutting up definitely helped a lot. Now I gotta put all the gray shit in the yellow door and get all that shit working again. Okay, finally I got all the fucking shit inside of the door. Got the speaker, got the wires, I got the handles, I got the review mirror, got the mounts. It's all mismatched. Oh well. All is left is to go back on the car. It's just heavy. Might need a hand. Yeah, I got the car back to Kello. Got the bumper on, got the fender on, doors on, and everything works. Actually looks, yeah, it looks a little weird being mismatched, but it's kind of fun. Everything works so far. Door handle works, door locks, tested the windows, speakers, the mirrors, and all that stuff works, so good deal. Also, these guys came in the mail to help hide some of that shitty carpet. Hey, I got the car all cleaned up as much as I can for now until I start doing like deeper, harder, like more intense body work or replacement of panels. But for now, I got it pretty clean. She cleans up pretty well. Other than like the scuffs and stuff, not bad. Interior came out great. It's amazing what like a little simple cleanup can do for a car, especially a car that's been sitting for a while. Can bring it back to life. The thing about these silver cars, they always look cleaner than what they actually are on video. So the full shots, I'll show you, it was a lot dirty, a lot nastier than it looks. Like I have a few silver cars, that one thing looks a lot cleaner than it really is. That thing was the same. Pretty sure I washed this car more than that car, and you can see how nasty it looks. That's because it's a darker color. So yeah, I'll show you it was worse than it looks on camera. But yeah, it does look a lot better now. The yellow is definitely pretty bright. It's loud, but you know, I kind of like it. It is temporary. Course, inside looks pretty good. Got some new carpet, not carpet, but floor mats. Eventually I need a new shift knob. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna get new seats or not. Kind of depends on what I find. I've been on the lookout for some new wheels. I'm kind of just waiting for the right deal to come along. I've been looking at Black Friday sales, Cyber Monday sales, deals, or looking at Marketplace to kind of see what kind of pops up. What do you think? Did I do a good job? Got your new cat bed? Obviously, bigger picture is to do something about this quarter panel. I'm probably going to attempt to try to play with it myself at first. If I fail, which I probably will fail, I think I'm probably going to end up replacing the entire panel itself, drilling out all the rivets and doing the whole thing, which is, I'm not looking forward to that at all. What else? The bumper, I was thinking about replacing the bumper, but first I'm going to attempt to patch that up myself. Of course, if I fail, then I'll just buy a new bumper. That I'm going to see if I can try to beat out, clean it up. I'm going to remove the wheel wing, put a different wing on it, but I don't want to do that until I have something else, because I don't want big holes there. Of course, when I do all that is when I will paint the car, paint the door, do all that at the same time. So for right now, I'm rocking the yellow door. It's also a pretty rare event to have all the cars in the same spot at the same time. But normally some of them in the garage or somewhere else. But yep, they're all here. I think I have too many between me and my wife. But the sad thing is, since I picked this up, something's gonna have to go. Because, yeah, running out of room. So one of these cars has to go. Which one do you think it's going to be? But for the next video for this car is I'm going to do essentially a big tune-up, big refresh, replace all the fluids, all the oil, a bunch of seals, a bunch of gaskets, spark plugs, and just kind of freshen it up. Make sure she's running nice. So yeah, definitely come back for that video where we freshen her up. Let's see how far we can take this shitbox S2000 and make it great again, make it nice. Which is the overall goal. Have a nice clean car to polish this toad, as I say. But that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it wasn't the most exciting since it was just mostly cleaning and placing a door. But that is it. And I hope to see you next time. Peace.